open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
All right, hey, dog, we got you there from the old dog pound.
The Dog Pound, the sports page brought to you by the Nickley Group. They are Central Florida's #1 real estate team for a reason. If you want to buy or sell quickly, just call Nickley. You can check them out at thenickley.com.
Bulldogs. So we had some NFL moves yesterday. Got to talk about those, but I was hoping maybe we could slide a little baseball in. There was quite an accomplishment made last night by a catcher out of Seattle named Cal Raleigh.
Wow. Cal Raleigh getting it done. He is setting records left and right. The previous night, which would have been Sunday night, he breaks sets the major league record for home runs by a catcher with 49. So he broke that record. And then last night he hit his 50th home run. That extended his major league record for home runs by a catcher. Also, he joined Mickey Mantle as the only switch hitter with 50 homers in a season, became the 8th player in Major League history to reach 50 home runs at this point in time in August. So, yeah, he is getting it done.
He's pretty good, Bulldog. Pretty good player there.
That's good.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Not many people even knew who this guy was until he won the home run derby during the All-Star weekend. But, yeah, he is getting it done for the M. So, good for Cal Raleigh. Big news in NFL football, at least in the state of Florida. Kyle Trask getting cut by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Can you believe it? He's been the backup there for 4 years, was drafted in the second round out of the University of Florida. Tom Brady shows up, so he backs up Tom Brady. Then Baker Mayfield shows up. He backed up Baker Mayfield, and now he's getting waived by the Bucs. Looks like Teddy Bridgewater is going to be the backup quarterback for the Buccaneers behind Baker Mayfield. Kyle Trask never got a chance.
No.
Never got a chance. He's thrown 11 NFL passes in 4 years in mop-up duty, obviously. So hopefully he lands somewhere else. I thought he should have been the backup quarterback, but we'll see.
I always liked that guy.
Speaking of backups, Kenny Pickett shipped off from the Browns to the Raiders for a draft pick.
Yeah, 5th-round draft pick. Kenny Pickett goes to the Raiders. They're looking for a backup quarterback behind Geno Smith. Aiden O'Connell, who had been their backup, he broke his arm during the preseason, so they needed a backup. So they give up a 5th-round pick, which means it's either going to be Dylan Gabriel or Shadur Sanders behind Uncle Joe Flacco as who's the Browns starting quarterback. I think Dylan Gabriel's probably going to be the backup. Shadur Sanders had an awful preseason finale the other day. And by the way, this Shadur Sanders, the storylines are getting unbelievable. Now they're accusing his sycophants are accusing Browns coach Stefanski of sabotaging Shadur Sanders in the final preseason.
Giving Dylan Gabriel easier plays.
Right, yeah. It's unbelievable.
Come on, man.
I mean, the race card was played, then you go this.
Oh,
it's like Dylan Gabriel had a better showing.
Eric Dickerson, the famous NFL ex-running back, he says the NFL had an edict to not draft Shadur Sanders.
Sure.
So he's saying the NFL was trying to blackball Shadur Sanders. This is turning into Colin Kaepernick 2.0. It really is.
Hey,
it's unbelievable.
What'd you think about the Bengals giving Trey Hendrickson $14 million raise to play this season, yet he still will be an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season?
Yeah, they just didn't want to give him the long-term deal. So, hey, at least they got him done for this year. I don't know why. Yeah, I think it got down to the 11th hour and they had to do something. Trey Hendrickson wasn't going to sit out a year and give up, $30 million. So yeah, they gave him a big raise for this year and said, let's revisit this next year and see what happens.
Hey, and it's about time that they came to an agreement with McLaurin,
Yeah, Terry McLaurin signs with he gets a 3-year, $96 million contract with the Commanders. He deserved it. 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons. And we all know what the Commanders did last year with their rookie quarterback, Jaden Daniels. And Terry McLaurin is his favorite receiver. So that's something they needed to get done as well. Scott Frost officially made Cam Fancher the starting quarterback yesterday. I was at the press conference. Scott Frost comes out and says, yeah, he's going to run out on the field at the beginning of the game. Didn't sound like Cam Fancher has a whole lot of job security as a starting quarterback for UCF, who will open the season against Jacksonville State Thursday night. By the way, Lee Corso, we all know him, fellow Orlandoan. He is going to have his last appearance on game day this Saturday. If you guys haven't seen, ESPN did a video tribute to him that you can get on YouTube. Go watch that. Like, friends, family, all of his colleagues at ESPN essentially just pay tribute to Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit at the end of that video. It's like a 5-minute video. Kirk Herbstreit at the end of the video, he can't even get a sentence out, and he just starts breaking down, crying. If you haven't seen it, you will tear up when you watch that video.
Hey,
Lee Corso, last appearance on Saturday.
So we've got that both the big college game shows are going to be in Columbus for the Texas Ohio State over at Fox Big Noon Kickoff. What do you take about Ohio State banning Dave Portnoy, who is the newest member of the Big Noon Kickoff cast, from entering the stadium?
Why did they ban him?
Because he's number one Ohio State antagonist, because he's a Michigan man, and he dunked so hard on him last year after losing again that I guess they just don't want him in their place. That makes no sense.
That is sad.
No, that's pathetic.
Yes.
Come on.
I wouldn't want Dave Portnoy in my house either.
I would. I'd welcome him with open arms, as would Pat, I think.
No, I had no problem hanging with Dave, but I think that's just weak. Even if you're an Ohio State,
you might get in trouble if you hang with Dave Portnoy.
Even if you're an Ohio State fan, come on, you have to concede that that's a weak move right there.
Yes.
It's saying you're not confident that Ohio State's going to win on Saturday, and then you can dunk as hard as he did on you, on Dave. Come on. Let's talk some smack here.
Hey, I say let him in.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
I don't want him in my house, but if he wants to go to the Ohio State's house, absolutely.
Well, he'll be outside for the pregame, but anyway, that's going to be an interesting to watch how that unfolds. So,
wow,
just giving him more ammo.
All right, Mike, the Bulldog Bianchi. He is now in afternoons on AM 740 at FM 96.90. Game starting at 3:00. Right, Bulldog?
That's right. By the way, happy birthday to the great Mother Teresa today.
Losing Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.